June 7, 1967, day 3 of the war. The previous day, Israeli troops had reached the strategic high point of Mount Scopus in Jerusalem. They now overlooked the Old City. For the last 19 years, Jerusalem had been divided. In 1948, Jordan had captured the eastern part of the city, which included the Old City and the Temple Mount, the location of the ancient Jewish temple, Judaism's holiest site. Under Jordanian rule, Jews were evicted from the Jewish quarter, synagogues were destroyed, and the Mount of Olives, Judaism's oldest and holiest cemetery, was vandalized. For 19 years, Jews had been barred from access to their holy sites in eastern Jerusalem, despite the rights promised in the 1949 Armistice Agreement. In the early morning of June 7th, the Israeli paratroopers advanced on the Holy City. They advanced without artillery support, seeking to prevent damage to the city's ancient and historic sites. The battle lasted from early morning to the afternoon, when the announcement was made on the radio. Har Habayit Be'yadenu. The Temple Mount is in our hands. For the first time in 19 years, Jews could pray at the Western Wall. And for the first time in 2,000 years, a united Jerusalem, Judaism's holiest city, was back in sovereign Jewish hands. After capturing Jerusalem, the paratroopers moved south to reinforce other forces in the West Bank areas surrounding the city. The cities of Hebron, Bethlehem, and the region of Gush Etzion were captured with little to no resistance. The West Bank, the historical birthplace of the Jewish people, which until 1948 had maintained a Jewish presence for 3,000 years, was once again under Jewish control. The battle on the Eastern Front was virtually over, but in the north, the fighting continued.